So far, the biggest question I've been getting is, what is the difference in the King SC and then the new King SC Xtreme? Other than this one being extremely extreme. They don't even spell it with an E, it's that extreme. Here's the big difference, okay? We only have one weight, a fixed weight in the back, 6 grams. It's a little bigger front to back, heel to toe, a little shallower face, and then it is way more forgiving. The whole point of this driver is to be as stable as possible. Well, this one's all about MOI, okay? Stability on mishits. This one should, in theory, go straighter. The question is, will it go as far? So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hit 3 shots with each, real quick. I have a small batch hazardous from Project X in my SZ, and then this one's just the stock hazardous. I'm actually gonna take the stock hazardous that comes with the SC and SC Xtreme, and I'm going to throw this small batch in the Xtreme. Using GCQUAD, first time I've used GCQUAD, like personally in the last couple weeks, and I can say I'm really impressed with it, indoor and outdoor. But I think it's gonna be really cool to see exactly, because it's very accurate where I've been hitting it on the face. .174, 1900 backspin. Really good. Oh, the cut. Pretty center. A little more spin. One more. Little toe. They're probably gonna go far. 1400 spin. That's my miss. High toe, just like that. Okay, let's put the SC Xtreme on. Both of them 9-degree heads. They're both yellow. I don't know if that makes a difference or not. I don't think it does. All right, throw the Xtreme on here. See if we can tell a difference. Is there more draw bias? Does it go higher? Does it spin more? Is there as much ball speed? I don't know. I'm gonna set them both right at the same 9 degrees. Sits a little more draw bias. The face looks a little shut. I see a little more face as well. Question is, does that matter? Oh, that went high. Holy crap. That went dead straight. I could not have hit that any better. But same club speed, 119, but I only got 170 miles an hour out of the ball speed. Is that the sacrifice? Because I do not think I could have hit that any better. But it went dead straight. We'll pull. Lower ball flight. Maybe a little lower on the face. Yeah. 282. 170 ball speed. I mean, out of the bottom, that's pretty good, I think. Yeah, that first one was the straightest ball I've ever hit in my entire life. Dead straight. A little more ball speed. Did I get it low? I got it a little low. It didn't feel low, but gosh, really hit that straight. I want to hit a couple more with this one just to kind of see what it can do. Try and swing it as fast as possible. One more left. Ball speed went up, spin went down. That's nice. Probably because it's just a little toe big rip. Heel. 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 I hit this one lower on the club face. So much more spin. I mean, all the strikes are mainly here, but I guess that one, that's pretty low on the face. So, pretty accurate as far as GCQUAD goes. Back to the SZ. This time I'm gonna see how far I can hit it, how fast I can get that ball speed up. So I can tell you from looking down at this one just looks a little cleaner. Just looking down, it actually looks small, almost like a 440cc head, even though both of these heads are 460cc, just because when you put it next to the Xtreme, it looks so different. Pretty good. 77, 2500 backspin, 122 club. Yeah, just goes farther. All right, biggest swing. 180, 318, 1900 spin. That's the one. This one works really good. For me, happens to fit pretty good with the hazardous small batch yellow. Counterbalance shaft. I got the green coming as well. I think specs, this is like D9 swing weight, D8 swing weight, 45.5 inches long. But that last one, that's like Field of Dreams type stuff, and that's why looks like SC is gonna easily be the one that goes in my bag. What would all this data be and all those shots be if I couldn't show you exactly what it looked like on paper, thanks to Foresight Sports? Got a nice little app here. You just go, whoop, check that. Bam, there it all pops up. There's my 10 shots. You know, we got shots 1, 2, and 3 with the SC, 4, 5, and 6 on the Xtreme. Then I hit 7 and 8, trying to hit it a little bit harder with the Xtreme. Came back, hit the SC. So clearly got that ball speed up to 180, which is where, in my opinion, that's like where it needs to be. Okay, you know, for me, I'm swinging it fast enough, I'm hitting it hard enough. I need to be able to get it at 180 ball speed or more. Just looking at a couple things real quick, I would say, all right, that one really didn't hit that very good. Hit it very heely. You can see right there on the strike location, the red dot there, so heel, very low. I mean, I was very low heel in general with the Xtreme. If you look at my strike locations, I had 2 in the center, and then I had 3 really low. And for the most part, I was on average, I was pretty heel and upright, like the toes a little upright. So imagine if we put that toe down on the Xtreme, I'd like to think that it would move my strike location more to the center. So maybe if I lower the loft of that, especially considering how high I hit it in comparison to the SC, maybe my strike location will improve, and that will make these numbers look a little bit better. So then going to this one, so I hit that high toe, you can see, but gosh, look at my strike location on the SZ. That is, for me, I'm a scratch golfer, just for the record, that is awesome. I mean, that's just really good. You know, I could play golf. I think out of, you know, the 10 shots I hit here, 1 I missed by 10 yards right off the fairway, and then the 2 of them I pulled a little bit, you know, maybe 15 yards left of the fairway. So, you know, for me to be able to strike the ball with a square face, I consistently hit middle when the driver fits me right, and the SC clearly does. But that one, that high toe miss, like right where that is my miss on any driver you give me. That's why some companies' drivers work out a little bit better for me than others, including Cobra. But 1400 spin, I don't know. I'm just now using GCQUAD really for the first time. While the ball looked like it was a knuckleball, 1400 is very, very low spin. So if I take that one out, you know, my average spin, I'm about 700 RPM lower with the SZ. But then if I take that last one out, which was a big miss, I'm really about 500 RPMs lower. So it's just something to look at. Now, if we just bring them all back in, average ball speed, about 5 miles an hour faster with the SZ. Launch conditions about the same. As far as side spin goes, you know, I was a little bit of a, for whatever reason, I think it was more of a open face, just trying to make up for the fact that I felt like the club face was a little closed. But then again, I'm hitting the heel, which gear effect, that should open the face a little bit with the Xtreme. Got that 47 RPMs to the right on average, and then the SZ 49 to the left. So we go, I hit the SC lower. I hit it every bit of 20 yards farther in the air. Again, let's take that one out. Let's take that one out. Brings it a little closer. Really, I kind of missed. Let's see. That one was a miss. I mean, look, you can play with the numbers all you want. Those are just, you know, for me, just kind of looking at it, trying to figure out some sort of consistency with it. You know, 5 shots each. I wasn't any straighter. Well, I was actually 5 yards straighter with the SZ Xtreme. But then you take, was it this one out? Boom. They're basically identical as far as how offline I was, 7.5 yards, give or take. So not bad. What I just really like, you know, looking at the data here, you know, swing speed was identical. So it's not like I swung one faster than the other. But then you go all the way to the right, you look at the face impact, which we've already seen. I'm so much closer to the middle of the club face with the SZ than I am the Xtreme. I'm going to play around with that Xtreme though. See if I can lower the loft, see if that improves it, maybe flattens the lie angle. Little trick there. See if we can't make that a little bit better.
Angle of attack was pretty consistent. My club path, that's very consistent. Face, you can see the face was a little more closed in relation to my path with the Extreme, which makes sense considering I said it sets up a little more closed, see a little more face. I was delivering the Extreme with way more loft. I just deliver with more loft, so no wonder it spins the way it does. Maybe it gives you a little bit of an idea, a little head start on where you would want to start when looking at the SC versus the SC Extreme.